Alrighty, PG-13. This is G.I. Joe, 1990 and 1988. And we did end up getting the centerpiece in. And it fits pretty nicely. And well, the locust fits in there. Awesome. And, well, I did not get the figures that I was waiting for. They still haven't come yet. Don't forget, in the Navy. You know, check out the other video that I had. I did post the link in the comments. So it's there. If you want to order some of these figures, they're $20 a piece American. So that's not too bad at all. Or you can get like 10 for, was it 190 American. But that is the SWAT officer, which is a kind of cool Snake Eyes. And the Commando. And they both came with little helmets and, well, 4 weapons in total. 2 machine guns each. Or maybe it's a laser rifle. Yeah, technically. Alrighty, so I did, you know, look for a parts lot. And we've got some parts here. Alrighty. It's the rolling junk. It's battle damage. Introducing G.I. Joe 1988 rolling junk. This junk lot here was $100, so that's 80 American. And with shipping it was $160, which is the price of 4 O-ring figures from Hasbro. Can you believe that? So this is not too bad for 80 American. You get both missiles, and they do fit in nicely. You have to line up the tabs and whatnot, and then just pop them in. And these are the lightning rockets. Some people want to say they're the mini nukes of Joe's, but they also have these little warheads inside. Hey, that's not too bad. Oh, Articulated Chad did a custom base using one of these as a Cobra rocket. So this is kind of neat. My cousin did have this as this rolling thunder. So he had this. You have to also try to line up the rocket. Anyways, my cousin had this as a kid, and of course it was mostly in pieces by the time I seen it at his place. So anyways, the rockets fit in there. Oh, there's nothing to keep them from falling. No little extra hydraulic arm in there that slides, like the Cobra Imp, I think it was. So anyways, as you can see, this kind of hard plastic is garbage. G.I. junk. Hasbro strikes again with the hard plastic. So this was not made too well. It's not too durable. You can see I would have to get this part here, a back part here, and well, a whole new shell, because this shell is cracked at the back there. You can see there is battle damage. Battle damage. Now you could just, you know, can't glue this in here. However, you could rig up something if you wanted to just say, screw it, I'm not ordering that crap. But basically, you try to look for a shell with maybe these parts on it already. And this is broken here. But the gull-wing door still works. Now, the reason this is kind of neat is you could turn this into an Aliens custom. I mean, it's got the Aliens doors, gull-wing doors. So it's supposed to just click into place there like that, and back. And it seats, well, 1, 2, 3. The rolling junk. This here looks like an ATV or ATC. Or is it a recon? It's a little recon vehicle anyways. Looks kind of cool. Now, this is phenomenal because all these parts here, if you order separately, would be like an arm and a leg, right? Because of shipping and everything else. But, you know, if it's false. You got this I got a few extra spare parts, these right here. The wheel can be fixed easy because you can just glue a piece in that wheel slot. You can cut out a little tiny piece of plastic, fit it in between the tabs, glue it in there, wait for it to set, and then pop the wheel on. But unfortunately, since we're not going to be using this shell, unless, well, I don't know. It could still work with that, but you never know. And one of the missiles here, one of the red missiles, as well, you can probably pick up maybe at a local G.I.Joe store. But the little fins are broken off the back, which you kind of wonder how they did that. This here has the antennas, so that's another bonus. And you know, if you do decide, you can turn this into a custom. You can make a custom tank from this shell. Like, that would be awesome. I wonder if this would fit into like a Muller. Hey, it's pretty stiff. You might need 2 hands for this. It does have 4 gun emplacements. But unfortunately, we're missing the back panel. We are missing the back panel. Oh, crack. Let's pop the gun back on. So, it's kind of strange that these tabs don't really fit in here. You know, Hasbro did not design this too well. They just sit on there. They should have popped in, right? Huh. They didn't. They didn't. Unless they're supposed to be designed like that. Someone tried to squeeze them in maybe and broke them off. But this you could use for a custom, because it is, oh, a nice extra gun. But it's missing these little parts. So not too bad. I do have all the guns. So for a part slot, I would say that's not too bad at all. 80 American. Because some people are just ordering this stuff and it's like, holy crap. Just mondo expenses, man. But here, now, this design could have been designed better for sure. You can see that, you know, it's the hard plastic, like, not too durable. They could have had some rockets on here, you know, that might have worked. Might have made more sense than this. What is that? It doesn't elevate up, you know. I don't know who designed this, but clearly they should have put a little more thought into this. Just a little extra thought. I mean, you don't want to have missiles right over the tires. They could have placed a missile on the side. That might have worked better. It's kind of neat though, how it is a rocket launcher. But this, like, is super stiff, so you can't just turn it by hand. So you might have to, well, use 2 hands for that part. This folds up now. One of the bad things is that this buckles, so these become super hard and stiff to get in. As you can see, that's supposed to be back. So, you're gonna break it. Oh, it came out. It's not broken though. So you can see the GI junk lot is not gonna last. So I do have to look for a shell. Anyone wants to send me a shell or any parts to anything, feel free to. I always leave my contact information in the see more. Now this is missing the radar, and it has a little radar and a gun on it that just clips into here. This is not too shabby though. There was a guy's channel there. He used some sort of glass cleaner in it. Just, you know, wow. On all the windows, and it just made it look brand new. Seen other people use car polish. What was it? An A-Team van they restored. Someone in the UK. So I do watch a lot of people's videos as well. I do think this is kind of neat, this little AT. Oh, this is an all-terrain recon vehicle. So, it's kind of neat. Does swivel side to side. However, they should have designed this a little bit better. You know, maybe have the rockets coming out the other way. The gun placement in the front. But I mean, this covers you 360, right? You got 360. But, you know, some people say, well, if this is not pushed back, because it slides back, if that's not sliding back all the way, well, then this gun emplacement will end up hitting that, and bam! So clearly they didn't fully think about how they designed this properly. But for the price, for the parts, it's not bad. If I do come across one of these shells with the parts that I need, then, you know, but in retrospect here, I would have been better off just to have waited and bought the whole vehicle. But, you know, it's always better to have some spare parts. If you do buy one of these things, here's another video. Someone was setting one of these up for their display or their scene, and it fell off their bed and smashed. So like I said, these are not too durable. This probably fell too, and that's probably why it broke at the back there. Oh, it didn't survive. But you could turn this into a custom carrier or an alien's vehicle, spray paint it all black, you know, put something custom on this. It might work out way better. But I mean, like, look at this. They did not clearly think about how they designed this thing properly. And, well, for the time, people probably loved it. But after, you know, when you have a little forethought and can see these things don't fit in. So people that review this, you know, it's better to be honest than lead people on. Let's see if this one fits in here better. And I'll tell them, oh, that one, we're gonna have to see if it clicks in. There we go. Still stiff. Somebody just designed failure. Maybe these are supposed to pop in. Oh well. Let me know in the comments if these are actually supposed to fit into the grooves. Like pop all the way in, or just like break off. I see. That's probably what they tried. So I don't know. I've never owned this. Like I said, my cousin had this. I would recommend getting it, but you'd have to be very careful with it. It's pretty fragile. And I would recommend just buying one complete, because parting this thing will end up making it cost a lot more than it's really worth. After all, who knows how many years, 20, 30 years, 88. It's pretty old, but it does not last. If it falls, yeah, it'll smash. Anyways, thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe, and don't forget, in the Navy, get those figures today, and we will have more updates for the General, because parts are still coming. Parts for the General. Now, will this end up costing a little less? Maybe. If anyone has a shell they want to send, please donate me. Thank you very much. Anything you want to donate, broken figures or not, feel free to.